We open to all the connected people now, and we have to mask from here so you can look better to the presentation. Okay, so I just give the floor to Marta that manage very well our WP7 and general many suggestions to general manager of the project to introduce the subject today. And after the professor's efforts, we are going to complete about MOOC and the courses we are running. So please, Marta, you just change to let people connected with the webcam to see us the presentation.
Welcome, everybody, both present in the room here at the ECOSLIGHT final conference and those who are connected. So we are welcoming you from Milano in Italy. We are at Salone del Mobile, so one of the biggest and most important lighting and furniture fairs in Europe. And today we will present briefly the results of the ECOSLIGHT project and then also some opportunities still ongoing for upskilling and training for the, let's say, stakeholders, companies, professionals that are coming from the lighting related sectors. And at the end, we are very happy to have with us also the companies and lighting designers who took part in the first part of the training activities of ECOSLIGHT, so they can share their feedback and also maybe encourage also you to enroll in the ongoing activities that we are offering. So just briefly who we are, for those who don't know us. So ECOSLIGHT, Environmentally Conscious Smart Lighting, is the European project founded under the Erasmus Plus program, in particular in the Sector Skills Alliance key priority. The main goal of this project was to provide. Sorry, just we are making some changes in the room. Sorry. So the main goal of this project is still, because the project runs for the next couple of months, to provide upskilling training, vocational training opportunities for the professionals, but also students from the lighting related sectors, including not only lighting specialists, but also constructions or the designers that would like to learn more about the lighting products, services, and systems. The ECOSLIGHT consortium is composed of the several partners, as you can see, and we are, let's say, combining each other. We have represented the industry sector, but also technical universities, in particular, the Hellenic Open University, who is the coordinator, along with the universities from France, like Université de Toulouse-Troyes, University from Germany, supported by the University of Rome Link Campus, were the pillars for putting the technology, learning contents for the stakeholders from the lighting sector. From the other side, there were industrial partners. So the Chamber of Commerce of Greece, ELCA, representing the lighting sector in Europe, in particular the lighting clusters, the French Association of the Lighting Professionals, and then with some particular partners, like, for example, Brain Emotion, who supported us with some digital content, digital expertise to develop the training programs. I will very short introduce the goals, then the mission that then was transformed into results. Because from the start, we wanted to provide very concrete results, something that can be used by the companies, by the professionals from the lighting and other construction-related sectors. First of all, what we wanted to learn more, what are the needs from the market? What are the expectations? What are the challenges that the lighting design professionals are facing? And if there is need, already in the project preparation phase, more than 3 years ago, we have identified that there is need for some specializations or to help the stakeholders, the companies, designers to specialize in some specific context of the lighting, let's say, value chain on the lighting team. So we have defined the 3 job roles, emerging job role profiles that we call them, that is light pollution specialist, human-centric lighting specialist, and also road lighting safety and security specialist. And we define the role profiles. So we define what does it mean to be a light pollution specialist or the human-centric light specialist. And also we map the skills, needs, and demand. So what right now, currently in Europe, in the 5 countries represented with main focus of 4, France, Italy, Greece, and Germany, what the market is looking for, what the professionals are looking for, what they miss, what they need to enhance their competitiveness, their knowledge, their expertise, to improve also in case of students, the employability, so the opportunity to enter the market. And we make the mapping of the skills, and they are all here that you can see. They are hyperlinks, because all these results, emerging job profiles, mapping the skills, supply, demand, are available on the ECOSLIGHT website and are open to everybody. So you can learn what's expected, what are our insights. And then the most important goal that we have is to develop and launch a modular ECOSLIGHT vocational training program, totally open, free, for everybody who is interested in learning more, enhancing the knowledge in the, not only in the lighting sector, in the lighting systems, but also in the digital skills, in the soft skills, in the green transition competences that must be requested for the from designers, lighting experts of tomorrow. And here we develop the MOOC, the massive online course that was focused on the essential skills for environmentally conscious smart lighting professionals. This was run in the mid of the project. Is closed right now, but as you will learn from my colleagues here, from Stelios and Alberto later on, that will give you insights to the results of the course. The training materials should be available also after the end of the project to the stakeholders. And the second training program that is ongoing, and the enrollment is still open. It's fully, of course, free. It's the specialization course for the job profiles from smart lighting systems, technicians, lighting system assistant engineers. So some of the specific profiles also that has been mapped by the project. And also here, Alberto will specify what the ECOSLIGHT is offering, and how you can enroll to be part of this. So from my side, another time, welcome. Thank you for being here and online. And I pass the floor to Stelios from the Hellenic Open University to present the results of the massive open online course of ECOSLIGHT.
We have some bad lighting up there. And we're, yes.
Okay, that's the one page. That, okay.
So hello, everyone. Let me welcome you also and thank Marta for the introduction. I would also like to add that all the partners, the 12 partners, come from Greece, Italy, France, Germany, and Austria. So these are the 5 project countries that took place in this Erasmus Plus consortium. As Marta said in the introduction, what we have tried to do is to create, first of all, do some serious research on what it means to be a professional in lighting design. Yesterday, I was in a meeting by the International Architectural Lighting Design Association, and that was their main issue on what does it mean to be a lighting professional. And everyone just said that, okay, you have to know a lot of things. So this is, it's not just electrical engineering, it's not just interior design, not just architecture. It's a mixture of things. And that's what we tried actually to address in this project. So the challenge was to identify these emerging job role profiles and create a vocational training program to address all these issues. And of course, create the necessary material, which will be open and free to use for all. The 2 parts, the 2 main parts, I'm going to present the first part, the MOOC, the massive online course. These 2 parts were the end of a long period of research. Now, this long period of research ended up in these job profiles that Marta said, the lighting, pollution, and environmental impact of lighting specialists, the human-centric lighting specialists, road lighting safety specialists, lighting designers, etc. So all these job role profiles have their own skills and competences that we defined by using questionnaires from experts and stakeholders. And also by identifying 125 training programs, whether they are complete training programs or just courses in universities or technical schools, etc. So all this information was compiled, and we actually came up with specific competences that the future lighting professionals should address. Of course, the main is the lighting competences, and we also found out some life competences, digital competences from specific competence frameworks of the European Union, green competences, and entrepreneurship competences. Now, all these were addressed, and from a pool of 9 job role profiles that were identified during this research, the main job role profiles that we ended up with were 4. One is the smart lighting system technician, the lighting consultant, the lighting systems assistant engineer, and the landscape and street lighting technician. So these are the most promising, let's say, spin-offs from lighting professionals that will be developed in the future. So we went one step ahead and created the MOOC and the specialization course. The MOOC attains to all the skills and competences that are necessary for all these professions. So you can see, for example, in this table, the MOOC was actually took part in 8 weeks with 1 week break. The numbers on each skill correspond to the week. So in the first week, they were taught indoor lighting for buildings and artificial lighting, and to understand and promote the value of sustainable lighting. And then on the second week, the light for outdoor installations, and so on. So each week had 2 to 3 subjects that were in different skill sets. So as you can see, in the first week, we had lighting and green skills. On the second week, lighting and digital and green skills. On the third week, entrepreneurship skills and green skills, and so on. So there was quite a mix of different small courses that were inserted in this framework, in this MOOC framework. As Marta said, the MOOC was 100% free. It was a level of EQF 5, so it means that it is under a master's degree. It's not in the as hard as a master's degree, but under the master's degree. And it ended up providing badges and certification to a lot of people. We had 879 enrolled people from a lot of countries, and 72 people finished successfully. That's an 8.2% rate of the enrolled, which is quite high. You might think, okay, what's 8%? Actually, for a MOOC, it's very high. For example, the MIT courses and Coursera and all those online MOOCs that are free, they have a success rate of about 3 to 5%. So we're quite high on that, and we're actually quite happy about it. And another interesting fact is that 56% of those that started the MOOC, because when you have a lot of enrollments, it doesn't mean that people that enroll will actually follow. So 56% of the people that started the MOOC finished it. So it really means that they were actually interested in it. And these people, the 72 people, have achieved a European certification and open budgets for all the courses that they attended. The courses now were inserted in a MOOC learning platform. It was divided into weeks, as we said before, and the modules for each week it was quite easy to follow. You just click on the module and you get the training material and the videos. And the training content was actually video presentations and training material that was developed for this MOOC, which is quite interesting because there were a lot of separate courses on specific things, but we managed to compile everything and have all this information, the information that people actually need from the research that we did in one course. So that's all. Thank you for your attention. And let me pass the floor to Alberto.
Thank you, Stelios.
I asked maybe Asiel, you stay here after for questions in case after the
Presentation. Okay, so just change. And we move to the exciting specialization courses of the ECOSLIGHT project. Okay, so just a moment, we connected people. Okay, number 3 is here. Okay, so thank you very much. So this is the first part of the ECOSLIGHT project in terms of trainings that was developed, and And as you can see in the title, you have a specialization course in emerging job profiles, and especially smart lighting system, lighting consultant, assistant lighting system engineer, landscape and street technician was the so-called spin-off we obtained by mixing all the competencies and looking toward the future for the lighting sectors and professionals. Okay, yeah, again, you can see the four figures. So what's the goals here? Enhance employability, improve career prospect of lighting related professionals. So is the main goal of the project, especially what we try to create in the second part of trainings. At the market to find professionals with the competencies they need to increase the competitiveness. In this case, as I can talk about ELCA, as we represent especially the company side of the project, is very, very important, and there is an increase in demanding from companies to have people in lighting with good competencies, because for sure is a small sector, but we need specialization also in this sector. And if we look to the mathematicians and the technical competence you need, is not a very simple job to stay in lighting. And so this is the reason why we run all the ECOSLIGHT project. All learners that finish successfully the MOOC on essential skills for environmental conscious smart lighting professional enter automatically to the specialization courses. So we're talking about the 8% that finished the previous part, but we open also to other figures to ask to take part in the specialization courses. And we have some latent seat available also for the non-MOOC alumni. So is the reason why it's automatic for people that finish the MOOC, and some seat we reserve for also non-MOOC alumni in the specialization. We are running now, so is in this case not completely MOOC, is a blended courses. So we have the online and self-study and face-to-face learning. So we have some people from university that the tutors that support the students, because in this case we are passing the basis of competencies. So specific competencies requires support from trainers. In these specialization courses, you have a practical learnings in real job. And so we ask an effort of roughly 200 hours of your professional experiences, or some special project you run in parallel to the theoretical running learning you can have in these courses. About the duration, we are talking about April, May. For sure, we need some extension to let the students to complete the specialization courses, but is still open, so you can still enroll in the specialization courses and to run, because also the modules is not online, is not completely on the are all on the way, but not all online. So you have still time to take part. Okay, each learner can join only one job specialization courses. So when you make your inscription, you have to check what you prefer in between, because we have some division in for sure the competency you need in each specialization course and job profile. So you have to make your choice on that. Hosting work-based learning costs nothing to for companies if the learners are already their employees. So I think is a good opportunities for companies to increase competencies for their employees on specific job roles. And work-based learning project, as I said before, may coincide with internal projects. So if you're already in the field, as the majority of of the learners that are increasing their competence. They can put on the table what they are doing as a real project, lighting project in this moment. And so it could be the practical part that you have to complete to obtain your final recognition of your job profile. Here, the link, I think we have some brochure also here. So after you have all the slides, and you can use this link to make your registration. So now we have a deadline on April 30. I don't know if you have any extension, but really I ask you to apply from now to the specialization courses. Okay, here you can see what the week we are, the different block of the courses we are launching this moment. So now we are reaching the block 3, and we have you can see different kind of I don't stay here to explain all kind of courses, but you have what is interesting that you have many kind of skill you can obtain. You have specifically some skills on lighting, but for sure you complete your skills in green, digital, entrepreneurship that complete your vision of for the work of the future. So the work is more and more digital, is more and more conscious to green problems. So we have to obtain not just technical competencies, but also all these the market is requiring and what the world is requiring from you in your professional life. Okay, so about the course, you have the online self-learning modules. You have the final quizzes that you have to complete to pass the module. You have to face-to-face instruction and the so-called project-based learning. Okay, so the what you can put on the table in the 200 hours, you have to provide that justification of a real project you are running as professional. And after, finally, you have your European certification open badges that you can spend in the market as is officially provided by the Commission at the European level. So also for us is a very good result in terms of what we can provide to the world of professionals in lighting. Okay, competencies as explained, lighting, green, digital, entrepreneurship, life. So it's very complete. I don't enter specifically. For sure in lighting, we have a very technical competencies in the different field. And in the green, you can understand the new trend about green trend in lighting. All digital, you having trainings about application design, application development, education, training provision. So many things related also to the methodology to improve your learning, working with others about the entrepreneurship and so-called life. I mean, empathy, collaboration, managing learnings, communication, that are soft skills you have to have with you in your work. Okay, just a figure about the 74 trainings already so far in this moment. Okay, so we have especially training the light consultant job role profile. So we are going to have a lot of lighting consultant in the future, apparently, and the less on more technical job profile like assistant lighting system engineer. We have a lot of trainees from Greece. So I think it's also related to the origin of the project that was really pushed a lot from the Hellenic Open University. So I think this is the reason why we have very good successful in enrolling people from Greece. And after we have a good division also in Italy, France, a little less in Germany in this moment, but I repeat, people can still enroll in the project. Okay, this is the platform where you find all the modules. So give you a description, you find everything, instruction how to run your courses here. And finally, again, the partners of the project that are pushing a lot to let people to take part and enjoy the trainings was created from the partnership. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. So final part, for sure, some questions from people here in case, and after we have we can maybe go to our 2 testimonials that run all the MOOC courses and are running the specialization courses here. So we are very happy to have with us today Roberto Corradini, independent lighting designer, as he likes to call himself. And after we have Silvia Betteto from one company of our Luce in Veneto network that run with 2 employees, the complete MOOC courses, so can give some information about that. So I just start from Roberto, maybe ask to come here to let people to see you. So I just not people here, people in connected. Okay, so just a moment. I open here the slide. But maybe we can turn. Maybe we turn the. So we just run some slides for people that are on the web now. Okay. Okay, so we again. Okay, we are good enough. Okay, so about Roberto, that is a registered architect and independent lighting designer with a very long structural education, okay, in Italy as an architect and many years of experience in the lighting sector. He completed the lighting project, including exhibition, museums, hotels, residential project, churches, retail stores, and so on, and many things in the future. So we just we prepare some questions for you. Okay, so people can also see what come from here. So for sure, we ask you if you are satisfied with the contents of the MOOC.
I have to say yes, because even if we are designers, we are entrepreneurs, and we design the lighting every day because this is our job. Some concepts, some definition are always needed to be refreshed and to be listened again. So I really appreciate some part of the course because first, it gave me the opportunity to study apart from the working hours that, you know, there are so many. And secondly, to study at my self-pace. So I could manage all the time and also gain this final certification that I asked to my charter of architects that I belong to recognize for my CPD program. And that would be a good plus. So
satisfaction is a good level. I mean,
yes.
Okay, we can improve, but
it can be improved, of course.
It's a good start for the MOOC.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already talked about a little about that, but as it allows you to announce your knowledge, you have many years of experience in the field, so many subject was okay, just hot water, we say, to drink. But do you have some special remarks on subject that give you some knowledge more that you had before?
Absolutely, yes. As I am a registered architect, so it means I know everything, but it is not true. The part of the course were keen and were focused about the environmental aspect of lighting. And even if I claim to be an expert, to listen the lessons from a very very specific scientist about some environmental aspect, from water, from air, from the nocturnal pollinators, for example. It was really useful for me also to change my approach to night lighting. And so, yeah.
So you increased.
Yeah.
Perfect. So would you recommend the move to overlighting professionals?
Absolutely, yes, for two main reasons. The first one is the MOOC is free. And so this is a good opportunity. The second, you have the opportunity to study to your self pace, to check your knowledge by the quiz, and so to check if you need to improve some knowledge about some aspect that maybe needed to be refreshed. And the third, even if I listen to, is it's a good opportunity because probably in the next future, the European Union will ask a lot of professionals with a specialization in some part of the circular economy, environmental lighting, and more aspects that were discussed during this course.
Okay, so you're officially in charge as testimonial ECOSLIGHT project, so you have all the day to distribute these
Yes,
documents.
This is the second job.
Okay, it was a joke, but it's very important that you give some testimonial to your colleague in professional world. Last question: that did you enroll in the specialization course?
Yes.
Especially why?
Especially why? Well, let me say, I am curious, and there is nothing special on TV. So why not to improve my knowledge and to learn something more and go deeper to some topics? So I choose one of this specialization. I will not reveal the secret, of course, but I almost completed the first week because I have to work every day, so I cannot only study. But let me say, for the first lesson I attended online, of course, I am really satisfied. So I'm really look forward to complete the courses.
Perfect. So we ask professors to add as soon as possible the materials.
Not too much.
Not too much. You have to work most of the work. Okay. Thank you very much, Roberto. Okay, so we move to Silvia Bettetto, that she's owner of Elise Luce, and that is one of the company in the Luce Veneto cluster. She's also vice president of the association Luce Veneto, so it's a double pleasure to have Silvia today. And she has two, is it right? Just a moment, go back. Okay, two employees that take part in the MOOC. So, first question is if are you satisfied, or your employees are satisfied with the content of the MOOC?
Yes, we are manufacturers, so our main goal was not to make lighting project, but lighting designer, interior designer are our customer. So it was very important for us to face the problems, the challenges that our customer has to face every day. And it was also important to know the right words to talk about lighting and about all the issue about lighting, and to talk the same language with our customers. So it was interesting, very interesting for our sales department to take part in this course.
Okay, so second question, if is it allowed your employees to enhance the knowledge? Apparently yes, but if you want to say something especially on the knowledge.
Yes, besides there were some themes that allowed us to foresee some future needs, and it is important for us that are manufacturer, because the designing and manufacturing process is quite long, so it is important also to foresee the needs of our customer.
Okay, so same question as for Roberto. Would you recommend the MOOC to overlighting professional? For sure, we're talking companies, especially in your case.
Yes, you need the time for study, so it is important to that. There were some themes that were easier for us, other they were a little bit more difficult because okay, there are different skills inside our company, but it was very important for us, so I will suggest it.
Okay. About the last question, maybe I know the answer because I understand it's very complicated, but did you enroll in the specialization course? Why yes and why not? I mean,
not in this moment, because we discovered that we have to deep other things about the first the first MOOC inside the company, and so it is too early to approach another MOOC of this kind.
okay, but maybe we can think also after this end of specialization course, we can provide materials so we keep all informed about to keep the content available.
Free, so
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Thank you very much,
thank you.
Silvia, to today. Okay, for sure we have two Italian testimony was simpler in this place to be here. So we will.
this
Thank you for the question is, would you pay for that?
Yeah.
Okay, it is very nice. But would you pay?
Yeah.
So as to even to get a split game,
Yes.
I think yes, how much would you pay?
Well,
But nothing now.
yeah, well, I don't know in your country, but in Italy, we don't have a specialized course about it. It is very difficult to find. And so, yeah, I would.
But the question actually has to do with the relevance of this course with the market needs. So if the market needs are big, then somebody will pay to get a certificate, to go into knowledge, to find a better job, or a better pay. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I would pay for, I don't know, but more than 3,000, it's sure, yeah.
How many certificates do you need? Because in case we can send it.
Okay.
Yeah, because and
That's why
Maximum check, because the better other is like design also to the foundation course, so.
according to my firm colleague, I cannot reveal this information because it's a industrial secret. No. We can sign an agreement and then I'm going to reveal all.
that's really here. In this group.
No, I think it's let me say, because there are several courses in Europe that need your physical presence, and some have also an online part. There are several prices, several range of prices. So also consider, I think it is quite difficult to give a price about what you are learning. Of course, we can say, but at the moment, honestly, I don't have any idea. Because, for example, if we took a specialization course from one of the online providers for other books like Coursera or Tutorial or other things, the cost had a range from, let me say, 99 euros till 30 euros. It's not the same. I'll say a specialization course that is long like this, it will raise also to 1,000 euros and more. Yeah, so I'm not able to quantify.
Okay, we finished with all the 4 parts of the presentation, but for sure you have final remark, question. We are here to comment with you and to give you information about that. Okay, so I think we are going to add 20 trainers more in the MOOC and the specialization courses. So the MOOC.
Well, we can see about that. We can see if we can support it with what we have.
Okay, I ask also to Marta. I think we can close the session. We are no more part on that. So thank you very much to the people that attended the room. That was quite full, so we are happy. Though next time we
Very
take
happy.
a bigger room maybe, but we are happy about which final conference. We thanks all the connected people by Zoom that attended from a remote connection our presentation, and we just update the ECOSLIGHT partner that in 1 hour we start our technical meeting. Okay, so it's our internal information, but for people not to run away very far from this room. So thank you very much again for attending this final conference. Thank you.